On this video, I'm going to talk about how to use this app. For now, we are going to do the campaign creations. So we can click this campaign. And there's a drop-down menu here. You can see your data. If there are something you need to be aware of, or just take a look for the date range you selected. So I could select lifetime, but please be aware that for the lifetime, Amazon can only allow us to track back the last 95 days data. So whenever you sign up, we will count the last 95 days on that date you signed up. So lifetime doesn't mean all the Amazon data. It only shows the date you signed up and the backup to last 95 days. All right. And then you should be able to see your campaigns here. But I'm going to talk about how to create campaign in bulk. So click this campaign, create campaign. If you have some draft, it could be here. And if you want to start from template, you can choose a template. For example, new book launch, general keyword launch. But I'm going to build manually. So I just click, okay, let me do it again. I just click this manually. So for the first campaign, for the layer 0, we always choose auto campaign first. And then we choose the bidding strategy, dynamic done only. And the app has automatically generate the campaign name for you. So you can enter your own as well, but the app will automatically generate a naming for you. So you just need to give a label or a general theme for your campaign. For example, I'm going to do this one about bold and easy, and the campaign name will do it for you, and this is today's date. So then I can choose different marketplaces. Okay. And there are portfolio options you can choose, but as you can see here, this is only available for single marketplaces. Okay. If you want to create campaign in the old portfolio, you can be show here, or you can create new here. But let's just assume that we want to launch the campaign in all 12. Because this is auto campaign, Amazon will do all the heavy lifting for us. So we just let them do it. So click next. And you can create different ad groups if you want. For example, ad group 1, you only want to target close match. Ad group 2, you only want to target substitution match type. So it depends on you. But for auto campaign, for myself, generally I just create one ad group to include all 4 match types. So here I can add a new book. Okay, so you can see your books from your bookshelf. So I can do some research, bold and easy. So I have around 12 books. Then I'm going to select all, or you can just pick whatever you want and click down here. So this is 12 books I'm going to advertise in my auto campaign, and then create next. And you can select the budget you want. Generally, I would like to start from $3 per day. And I will leave the placement 0% for now, because I don't know which placement has the most potential for now. So I just leave all 0 for now. And you can change the ad group name, but I'll just leave it as it is. Or you can say this is L0 auto campaign. So it just all depends on you. But you may want to name your ad group correctly or with some keywords. So later in the future, if you are doing some automation rule, it will help you to find the right ad group precisely. All right, and then I think I'm just gonna keep it as 15 cents for now. You can definitely change it. Okay, so I just click next. Okay, so this is just to show you that if you put $3 in each marketplace, so it's a daily is 36 for 12 marketplace, and 30 days are going to be $1,080. But this is not likely to happen because not all the campaign will eat up all your daily budget, because we set the starting bid pretty low, only 15 cents. So we don't need to worry about that. But if you set up this starting bid very high, like $1, definitely it will eat up all your daily budget. So you need to be extra careful. And here is just a final review. So now we launch in 12 marketplaces, and you want to launch as post or launch as live. So I always choose enable, which means when I create these campaigns will be running right away. Okay, and then I'll just click launch campaign. Okay, it will just do a final reminder, and I just click launch live. So okay, the app is creating the campaign right now. So it will take a while. So once it's done, we can see the campaigns in our app, and also we can see the campaign in Amazon Ads. So if I go to Amazon Ads here, and I can choose the campaign starting date, you can see today is June 6th, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 marketplace has been created this auto campaign. So this is very convenient. So I don't need to create campaign one by one. So for example, I don't need to create this. Click here, and then this is in United States. I need to create campaign auto campaign one time, and then I need to go to different marketplace and do the campaign one more time. So I know Amazon also have this multi, they can also do this as well. Yeah, if you set up, they will also help you right now. Okay, but our app can also do this. So let me just do a quick demo. Auto targeting. Amazon always set the default bid higher. Okay, and then okay, I need to choose this one, standard ads, so I don't need to enter the text. Yeah. Okay, so you see some of the country okay would have the issue. So let me enter the daily budget. Where is the daily budget? Okay, $3. Okay, so you can also create here. You say it says that Mexico and India is not available. Okay, maybe India and Mexico is not set up the payment. Okay, so this is from Amazon, but our app can also do that. Okay, but let me come back to here. Okay, you can see that on most of the, it says here same thing. I think it says Japan, India, Mexico is not successful, and for Japan it is successful because probably in Japan only 4 books are available in Japan marketplaces, and in Mexico, India, you see in Mexico it said no valid payment setup, and in India it says the products, maybe the products is not available in India, so it create fail. So there's some data you can see here. But anyway, we create this auto campaign pretty fast. And when you set up daily budgets $3, this app will change to local currency based on $3 USD. All right, so this is okay. Then I'm going to create the first layer, but using the keyword targeting campaign. So I'm going to create the campaign again, and this time I'm going to choose manual campaign, and then I'm going to do the keyword targeting, and same thing, I choose bid dynamic bid down only, and then again I do bold and easy. Okay, then same thing I create in All12 Marketplace. Click next and choose the books. Same thing, bold and easy. 12 books. Okay, click down. Okay, and then I'm going to click next. Same thing, I always choose $3 to be safe and conservative, and all 0% for placements. And I don't choose this ad group this time. Okay, and then there is a feature you can add your own keywords here if you know what keywords you want to enter, or you can choose the number you want the app to suggest you the keywords. So I'm going to choose 200 and click suggested. So our app will go to Amazon and find the most related Amazon suggested books related to yours. So you can see it's pretty similar, but sometimes they have these just one word you need to look out. But since this is the first layer, I'm going to pick all of them. I know I said in the previous video we can just choose broad, but my personal preference is just select all to get more visibility or possibility to show the books. All right, and you can see because I select 3 match types, so total there will be 600 targets. So I'm going to click add keywords. So all the keywords is here. You can adjust the bid if you want. Then I'm going to click next. Okay, and then okay, I forgot to say this is 01. So I'm going to click here. I can say it's 01. Okay, and then go to next, do a final review. Okay, and then if the review is okay, I'm going to click launch. Oh, okay, the keyword is not being added. Okay, because I didn't add up, I go to go back again. So let me do it again. So this is the campaign setup. This is our books. Okay, I choose 200 suggested. Okay, I'm going to choose all, add keywords, click next. Okay, always pick enable and then launch campaign. Yeah, it will take a while, but I think this time it will be the same thing, that some marketplace will not be available, such as Japan. So if we go to Japan, the campaign we just created, and this is the ad group, so we can check the title. So even though we select 12 books, but for Amazon in Japan Marketplace, only these 4 books is available in Japan Marketplace. I don't know why, but sometimes Amazon just have this kind of issue. Not your book will be all available in all marketplaces. So yeah, so it's the same thing. So it's all done. So let's go back to here, and we can pick the. Let me do a refresh. You can click here to do a refresh. Or let's go to Amazon. So you can see that, let me do this by date. So we have L0KT, okay, ready. So if we go back to here, we can choose L0. So you can see from today, we have the manual campaign created, no problem. Okay. So let me go to Amazon and let me do the manual campaign and to see if it can do the same thing. Okay, I just pick one book. So this time choose manual targeting, keyword targeting. Okay, there are some keyword. I just select them all. Okay, daily budget $3. Okay, let me see. So so it also say here for each country, Amazon will add eligible matching products, but I don't know why in here we cannot create manual campaigns for different marketplace here from Amazon. So okay, maybe we need this. Okay, maybe I chose the yeah, this I need to show standard one. Sorry about that. Okay, and then yeah, it's okay. So here you need to enter the daily budget by yourself. Okay. I don't know why it did not apply to all of them. So I just want to say that Amazon could also do the multi campaign launch, but it seems okay. It's okay right now. Okay, I just need to fix this standard text. I need to pick one book. Okay, it's good to know. All right, so now Amazon can also do this. All right, I'm not going to launch since I launched it already. Okay, through our app. All right, but now let's go back to our app. So now we finished creating the first layer campaign in the campaign funnel. Now we need to do the automation. So this is what our app is aimed for. So let's go to automation rule. Okay, then you can click new rule. So you can start from template or build manually. Okay, this time I'm going to start from template. So the first thing we can do is that we can do this async harvest. So if there are some async that is converted, we can move them to the next layer. Okay, or you can do some zombie reviver. That means if nothing happens. Okay, let's do this first. because we just set up our campaign starting at 15 cents, and it may not high enough for Amazon to show our campaign to potential readers. So we need to increase the bid gradually. So we can use this rule. So I'm going to click next. I'm going to apply to all marketplace, but I'm going to apply to the campaign I just created. So I can choose enable campaign. I can search because today is 07. So these are the campaigns I created today. So no matter it's auto or manual, I'm going to select them all and then click next. So that means these rules only apply to, I can say apply to campaign. Okay, so then I know where to find them. You can even say this is bold and easy zombie reviver. All right, and then click next. All right, then what condition will trigger the automation? So I'm going to say for the last 3 days, I'm going to be aggressive, and I don't want to exclude any data. For last 3 days, if the status is enabled, but the impression is less than 500, and order equal to 0, and the bid is less than 60 cents, and spend is less than 500. So what I'm going to do, so this means it needs to all means the condition needs to meet all the condition needs to be met. But if you choose any one met the condition will trigger the action. So I'm going to pick this one and go for next. So I want to adjust the bid because it's no one is viewing my books. My targets is not being shown. It's not being shown by Amazon. So I want to increase the bid. You can increase the bid by some fixed amount, or I'm going to just adjust it by percentage, which is easier. And then I can say maybe not so much. I can do it maybe like a 12%. Okay, and here is the preview impact. Because we don't have any data right now, probably there's nothing here. Yeah, because we don't have any data. Yeah, it has some data. Okay, this is we can treat. This is the current data. So because we don't have any impression, so here it will match all of that. All right. Okay, but here is just for your review. So then let's create next. And this is the safety limit. So you want to always set up the safety because you don't want Amazon to blindly increase your bid forever if you set up the rule not correctly. So always enter the maximum bid you can tolerate. So I think maybe 50 cents is good enough. And maximum budget change is only 30%. You can choose, because I'm only setting 12%. So if I'm setting only 9%, this action will not be triggered because it's being safely guarded by this maximum budget change. This is budget. Okay. This is not the bid. Okay. I'm saying it wrong. So it's guarded by this. So if example I say maximum bid is 9 cents. Sorry. So I say it's 9 cents. It's not going to work, right? Because we said we set the bid at 12 cents. So let me just say, put it back. And here, this is the same item reaction. So we don't want this to do it every day because we say for last 3 days. But if those targets still don't have any impression for the next day, we want to wait for a while. So how many days you want to wait? So I'm going to say I'm going to wait for 3 days. But if we only wait for we only set up the minimum is 3 days. All right. So because we need time for Amazon to get data, so we don't want to let Amazon to do the bid adjustment every day. All right. Otherwise, your bid will be increased every 12% every day. So we wait for 3 days. All right. If they met the condition, we wait for 3 days. And then you want to do your rule running. I always do it run every day, so in case I forget it. So let's just choose it for every day and then click next. And there are 2 modes. If you are not very confident with your rule, you can always test it. But I'm very confident, so I always go live. And here is just a double check. You understand that Amazon live rule will actually modify your bids, so you need to be very careful. So I'm going to here say enter live mode. And here is that do you want email notification for this rule once it's finished? It's up to you. I'm going to turn on, and then I'm going to create this rule, and then create this rule. Okay, then this rule is being created. Okay, so because I set up the rule to be run in certain date, in certain time. Let me take a look. Okay, it's running every 4 a.m. Every day, so it's about maybe 11 or 12 p.m. here in our local time. So I believe later this rule will start running, but since we did not exclude any day, so this rule might be running today. So I will keep an eye on it, because if there's no any data, we will treat them like 0. So I believe this rule will be running. So it will be like these some of this rule. So if you want to check how this rule is running, we go to the activity, and you can see that 1 day ago this rule has been running, and it increased the bid from 30 cents to 34 cents. And if you want to undo it, you can just click this to undo it, and it do the same thing for different marketplace. So this means we can set up the rules, and we don't need to do manually to adjust the bids or do the tweaking. Okay, this is one rule. All right, this is the bid adjustment rule. So right now I want to create another rule. Okay, this rule is going to be the harvest rule. So I'm going to create a new rule. Let me start with the template, and I can go to this this one. Okay, auto campaign to winner. Okay, it says it's auto campaign to winning harvest. Okay, it will harvest this converting search term from auto campaign to exact match. Okay, we need to also choose the specific one, because I only want to do the rule for today's campaigns. Okay, I could apply this 22, click next. I'm going to say for last 7 days. If there are any orders greater than 2 and A cost is less than 40%, I will harvest because auto campaign, they can harvest keyword or they can harvest async. Harvest means that whatever the terms has converting or met your condition, you want to move them down to the next layer. So here, because I'm selecting multiple campaigns, so in the multiple marketplace, I can only create new. Okay, so this means create new. If the conditions are met, the app will create a new campaign in those marketplace you selected. Oh, but if you only want to do US, you need to choose the campaign. You need to go back. You need to only choose US marketplace here. Okay, but here I'm going to say I'm going to choose all the marketplace, and the destination is the next layers campaign. So I'm going to say this could be SP, okay, L1 layer, and it's keyword targeting because I'm only using this keyword targeting. I'm going to use dynamic down only, and then I'm going to do the match type for, let's do all, and then this is bold and easy. And if you create it, I just said today's date, so just I know it's converted from those campaigns I set up today. And for the ad group, I'm going to just use A1, and this is keyword targeting. Okay. Then campaign setting, budget, just use $3, and bidding strategy down only. Okay. And then okay, I'm going to check all types. So that means if one keyword converted, it will move down to all. Actually, although this template says harvest to exact, but you can change the name because I do it as all. And then so what's the bid you want to target for the new campaigns? So I just based on the previous CPC because this is the most accurate one. But if you want to be conservative, you can set up maybe 15 cents, 20 cents. It's up to you. But I'm going to set up this historical CPC. And for the products, I'm just going to set auto inherited from the source campaigns, which means in the source campaign, in the upper layer campaign, I have 12 books. Then in the next layers, I'm going to choose those same 12 books. But if you want to pick the new books, you can use the new books. But I'm going to use the current 12 books. And then this need to be careful because this is auto campaign. I want to only move the converted terms to the same marketplace. This means, for example, if a US marketplace has a converting keyword that said coloring book, then this coloring book will move to US marketplace. But if you select this one, even though US marketplace has this converting term said coloring book, it will generate the campaign in, for example, Germany, Mexico, or even Japan. So those non-English marketplace will also has the coloring targeting term from US marketplace. So that means you will have some English terms in non-English marketplace. So that's not good. So I'm going to just choose this one. But this is only used for like, I can choose this one if my original only source marketplace are English speaking marketplace, such as Australia, United Kingdom, US, Canada. I can choose those 4 by using this option. So I'm going to pick here and click next. You can always preview. Yeah, I believe there's no, because there's no converting term yet. All right, so I'm going to click next. Same thing, set up that. I'm going to pick 3 days and run it every day. Okay, and then click next. Live mode. Create and enable live rule. So I have 2 new rules just created. So I can edit the rule here if I want to, because I'm just going to say this turn to auto to L1. I'll click save, because it's not a really exact match. All right, so you can utilize the template this way and create a rule this way.